Did you guys see that coming? I did not. I knew the game was going to be really difficult. But to concede 3 goals? Guys, welcome to Barca Update with another video and more analysis on the latest game on the Champions League night, Barcelona, Inter Milan. That was incredibly amazing, guys. Like, the two sides gave all they could on the pitch. Even though the first half was dominated up front by Barca. Although Inter really scored a very, maybe the earliest goal in the history of the Champions League semifinals, which is in fact the earliest goal. But that didn't keep Barca away from pressing and playing the football they already know. They tried and tried and tried. 2 opportunities from Ferran Torres. I don't know, how did he not score those 2? I mean, he did what he could have done, but it's just like, especially the second one, that curly ball, I don't know, but it seems like the post moved a little bit aside so that ball doesn't get in. And then what comes next is just insane. Inter score another goal and make it 2-0 ahead. And not just 2-0 ahead, it's in Barcelona, in the semifinals of the Champions League. Did I lose hope? Not a single ounce. I knew Barca are gonna come back. Because why? This isn't the first time they do that. This isn't the first time they are in behind and they come back again in the same season. We've seen it time and time and time again with Atletico Madrid, with Real Madrid, with other teams. Plenty of teams, I can't even remember them. But I trusted what I've witnessed, and I put faith in my team. And how did they come back is just another story. This could have been scripted. That's the only way you can put it. It has to be scripted because Lamine Yamal, I mean, there's one ball that he misses the pass or something, but then he goes back and he makes a U-turn, and then he's like, here we go again. Let's do it again. And then he dribbled past 2 players, and then another curved ball to the farthest post. The goalkeeper, which is an absolutely incredible goalkeeper, he was just standing, watching it go in. Why? Because it was perfect. And that goal to me is the best goal. Why? Because 1, Barcelona are 2-0 down, and number 2, because he's 17 against Italy giants. And to do that in that moment, in the stage of the semifinals in the Champions League, with that confidence and that beauty, to me is just outstanding. It's beautiful. I know the first goal of Inter was good, magnificent. I mean, that, just like a back heel like that was good. And then the second goal is an art, beauty art from Dumfries. Like the way he volleys it into the net, amazing. But it's a corner. Lamine Yamal did something out of this world. I mean, wow, I was like this. I was doing this, like, what am I watching? What am I witnessing? Is it another goal? I'll be telling my grandkids that I've seen it live. I've seen it in my... I was watching the game right here. I saw it. And then just minutes after that, like 2 or 3 minutes, I don't really remember because everything was happening too fast. I couldn't really fathom how fast they were happening, those events. And then he dribbles another player. That Inter left back, I forgot his name. Type his name in the comments. Whew, a nightmare for him. I mean, even in the second half, he was like, "Oh, change me. I can't deal with this guy." Cut in, another curly ball. Of course, the goalkeeper watching it hit the crossbar. Man, I put a video on TikTok saying if that goal or if that went in, Lamine Yamal could win the Ballon d'Or, and people were like, just because of a goal. No, because if he does that in the final, he's gonna do like something even more beautiful than that one. And then he misses, but it's not that he misses, he just hit the crossbar. And then the equalizer from Barcelona was a masterpiece, was a tiki-taka, was Guardiola era thing. I mean, it's just someone to Pedri. Pedri just turns and takes a look and then gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha heads it in to assist Ferran Torres, and Ferran Torres doesn't disappoint. 2-2. Wow. Wow. Guys, wow. And then it keeps on going. The fight keeps on going. It's here and there, but mostly for Barcelona. The first half was absolutely complete dominance. And then the second half, Inter, I don't know, something happened, of course, because Koundé is not there. That's another loss. Barcelona are hurt on both sides. They don't have Balde and they don't have Koundé. And they don't have Lewandowski up front. And then they score another goal from a corner. It's all set pieces. I don't know, like, it's freak. It's all set pieces. They are so big, Inter players, so large and big. And they score the third goal. But this is what I love about Barca. They never care about how many goals they concede. They just go all in all. They don't even give a shit. They just do it. They do what they love to do, is scoring goals. They are a goal machine. Pedri plays it. Lamine Yamal, a dummy. Rafinha with a banger. Hits the crossbar, touches the back of the goalkeeper, inside 3-3. Of course, the goal was not considered as a Rafinha goal, but we don't care. We know it's Rafinha. You know everybody knows it's Rafinha. I don't care about the rules. 3-3. Barcelona were so tired because of the Clásico, the 120 minutes. Both teams were happy with 3-3, but Barcelona a little bit wanted it more. But it's just like, it was too hard. It was too hard. And now the second leg is gonna be next week on Tuesday in San Siro. That game is going to be fire. I'd rather lose the next game in La Liga and win that one, because the next game in La Liga we could do it again against Real Madrid. I mean, it's all right. We can handle Real Madrid. It's easy. Not easy. I'm just exaggerating, but I'm saying, like, we have another chance. I want Flick to understand that the next game of La Liga is not that important compared to the Inter game. Say it again. The La Liga game, which is coming next week or the beginning of next week, is not of that importance when it comes to the Champions League. The Champions League is crucial. You still have only one chance, but La Liga, you have multiple chances to win it, even if you lose the next game. But if you lose the next game in the Champions League, you are out. And I don't know, I just feel like if we lose the Champions League, that to me, it's a disappointing season, even if we win La Liga and the Copa del Rey. I don't know, but I want a perfect season. That's what Barca fans are about, and that's what the club is about. We're just hungry for everything. We just want to take everything for us. We don't want to leave anything for anybody else. Flick tried to rest as many players as possible, because the next game in the Champions League is what we are looking towards. We want that game. We want to win it and proceed to the final, progress to the final and meet. We don't care, Paris Saint-Germain or Arsenal. We don't care. We just want to be in the final, and then we deal with that when the day comes. So there you go, guys. I think this is my analysis. This is how I saw the game. This is how I watched the game. This is how I enjoyed it. It was maybe that first half of Barcelona. I keep saying it every game. I keep saying this first half is the best first half of Barcelona this season. But this one was absolutely amazing. I mean, that game, guys, that game. Only Barca fans trust Barca to go back and tie it again. So yeah, thank you so much, and leave a comment and tell me which goal stands out for you the most. And also subscribe and share the video and give it a like to your magic down there. Okay? See you when I see you.